Hi, thanks for clicking the link. Today in this video I am going to cover about coherent transmitter and receiver detection with Mach Gender component. To understand Mach Gender component in details, please watch my another video that's shown in suggested link, that PPSK, QPSK modulation technique, and calculate bandwidth using baud rate and modulation. You will find that video link in details section as well. Coherent transmitter. To understand this, we'll use a laser which generate carrier, and we'll use two nested Mach Gender components, one for X vertical polarization and one for Y horizontal polarization. One side these Mach Gender connect with laser source and other side with PBC, that is polarization beam combiner. These blue and green box are the input point or apply a data signal. A carrier is generated by laser and light from the laser enter, it divides into two and it's reached to upper and lower half of circuit. We'll discuss upper half first. Light enter the Mach Gender and is divided in two so that it's pass over the upper and lower arms of waveguide. On upper arms form I signal and on lower arms using a 90-degree phase shift controller to form Q signal. And when these two parts of signal are recombined again, will generate I and Q signal. And there is a series of phase change encoded onto the light that is directly related to input signal. Similar, on the lower part of circuit, light enter the Mach Gender and divide into two. Upper will form I signal and lower arm using 90-degree phase shift control form Q signal. And when these two lights recombine again, will generate I and Q signal. On lower part of circuit, we are using rotational to rotate the signal polarization to horizontal. And then signal are sent into polarization beam combiner so that signal from upper half of the circuit become X polarized and signal from lower half of the circuit become Y polarized. And from PBC, signal goes out. Here the illustration of how dual polarization travel in vertical and horizontal polarization mode. I hope this is clear now. Have a look again for entire process for 2 seconds to understand. Light is generated by laser, it's divided into two, it goes to upper and lower half of circuit. On both will generate the I and Q signal. On lower half of circuit we are using the rotational to rotate the polarization, and from PBC it's recombined and dual polarization goes out in vertical and horizontal mode. This is the Hendler-G dual polarization QPSK signal where we are using the single carrier implementation. We can use same way for dual carrier implementation where 250 GHz single carrier data are transmitted or 50 GHz WDM network. Now let's look on the receiver side. At receiver, we are using the PBS polarization beams filter which receive the signal, that is dual polarization. PBS divides the signal into two orthogonal polarization mode. One of these signal has the X polarized component and other has the Y polarized component. Then each component is passed to 90-degree optical hybrid circuit. Each optical hybrid consists of 2 by 2 optical coupler with 90-degree phase delay function implemented on one arm of coupler. And we are using the local oscillator laser to generate the interference, which is using for extraction process facilitated by oscillator laser for coherent detection. Then signal pass on to photodetector which convert from the optical domain into the electronic domain. And then the electrical signal are passed to the 4 high-speed analog digital converter that resulting the digital signal that are passed into a DSP, digital signal processor. In DSP, the first function will happen chromatic dispersion compensation. DSP can compensate for any amount of chromatic dispersion. Using the DSP, now coherent system work better for the link without DCM model, that's dispersion compensation model. The next function after chromatic dispersion and polarization mode dispersion compensation. DSP compensate for dynamic zone rotation, the polarization that slows or change on its journey. It's now compensate using the polarization mode dispersion compensation. And the last function is intradyne carrier recovery, in which carrier recovery between the receiver signal and local oscillator is performed and will receive the signal at output end. Have a look again for the entire process. PBS filter signal goes to 90-degree hybrid. We are using the local oscillator laser, and then signal goes to photodetector, and then goes to analog to digital converter, and then pass to DSP, where we are performing the chromatic dispersion, PM decompensation, and carrier recovery. I hope this is clear now. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please like and subscribe, and write in comment section about your feedback or any specific topic want to cover. Also refer my blogs on www.opticstrans.com and my Facebook page opticstrans_learn. Thank you.